Hello guys, this is Chandra. Welcome to Learning Ladder of C language. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about the pointers with an array. I hope that you all will as a viewer than previous tutorials to have an idea about these array systems. Now, let's see in deep about how these pointers can be placed in the array. Before we are moving to the programming part of this and pointers with an array, first we have to know how the values will be stored in the memory. So, for our example, I taken in some single dimensional array with the size of 3. This single dimensional array is referred with an a variable. So in this single dimensional array, I used to store an integer data type like 1, 2, 3. So here the 1 data is referred with an a with the index value of 0. Similarly, the 2 is referred with a index value 1 and 3 refers with an a index value 2. As I previously said, always the array starts with a 0 and ends with an n-1 of the size that we have specified. So these values are stored in sequence memory. So like this 1, 2, 3. So now let's move to a programming part, how we can utilize this array pointer concept in the array systems. For our understanding purpose, I'm taking a small example of a single dimensional array is 1, 2, 3 with the size of 3, and I stored the value of 1, 2, 3. The next line I take an end pointer of p, and this pointer I stored an address of an value that is specified by an a variable with the index of 0. So indirectly it says that it is an address of an 1 data that was stored in an array. So the 1 data address memory location will be stored in the pointer p. In the printf statements, I'm trying to print a value of a of 0, and similarly the value that's stored in the particular memory location where the pointer holds. First, let's compile this program. Yeah, we are getting 1 1 in the output screen. Like this, we can use a pointer to store an address of an array. Now let's see what happens if suppose I increment a pointer. So here I'm going to increment and pointer. So let's compile this program. While compiling, I'm getting the next data of a value, next data in the array. This way, because as I taken a pointer of p, it's an integer data type. As C compiler knows that if suppose we are specifying a pointer as an integer data type, then automatically C compiler will increment a pointer with the 4 bytes. So it's in default C compiler properties. So by this we are getting the second element value. So if suppose I increment 2 times in the sense, then I'm going to get a third value. So now let's compile this program. We are getting the third element. Like this, one for every increment, the pointer will be moved to the next location of a data. So by using the pointer, we no need to worry about then how bytes of memory the pointer is going to be incremented. Automatically C compiler will increment in particular bytes that were specified in the data type. It's not mandatory that we have to store a memory location of a first index. We can store a memory location of a second index also. For this, I'm going to delete this one. Yeah, I'm going to compile this program. I'm getting the value of first element this way because of a of 0 index. I'm getting the third element value this way because of pointer. Like this, we can initialize a pointer with a memory location, whatever the element that we are required to display in the output screen. So we can take an array. By this, we can use a pointer to take a value of an array from the memory location. Now let's see what happens in the 2-dimensional. I'm written a small example of a multidimensional program by using an array. Here I'm taking a 2-dimensional array. So the values are stored in the first dimension is 1, 2, and the second dimension is 3, 4. I'm using a pointer p, and in this pointer p, I'm going to store an address memory location of a value of that's stored in an index of a of 0, 0. See, indirectly it says that the memory location of 1. So next I'm going to use the printf statement to print a value of a of 0, 0, and the value that's stored in a particular memory location, the which are held by the pointer. First, let's compile this program. We are getting the value of 1 1. This is similar to the previous program, but here I used multidimensional array. So it doesn't matter that which dimension that we are using. This way because as a previous tutorial I said, if suppose we use a multidimensional array, the elements will be stored like this, like this. If suppose I use a two-dimensional array, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the values will be stored in this sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 of memory. So there is no confusion that whatever dimension that we are used for store the elements in the array. So it's going to take a memory location by the sequence that where the elements are stored in a memory location. So even while we are using same concept in multidimensional array, we are not getting any errors and we are not getting any different output. So suppose I increment and pointer here, then I'm going to get an first dimension second value. Yeah, I'm getting 1 2. If suppose I increment it twice, then I'm going to get an second dimension first value. So there is no confusion between the multidimensional array and a single dimensional array. The value that will be getting in the same methodology. Yeah. Here I use the concept of for loops to get a value of all the elements by using the pointer. Yeah. Here I taken a two-dimensional array with the value of 1 2 3 4, and I taken a pointer p and I stored the pointer p with the value of and memory location of an index 0 0, and then I use two for loops to get the value of an array in both the manner by using direct index value and by using the pointers, and then I incrementing pointer to get the make the pointer location to the next element memory location. Let's compile this program. Yeah, wait a second, getting an error. Yeah, let's compile this program. We are getting the values, the same values 1 2 3 4, and the same values by using the pointer 1 2 3 4. Like this we can retry the values in the memory location by using the pointer concepts. So this is the basics of pointers, how we can use in array systems. So in the next tutorial we'll see in deep about these pointers and then arrays. So don't forget to subscribe to get a next alert for the next tutorial.